Alright, so this is my very first ever video vlog. I read the assigned reading earlier today, and it was pretty beefy. It had a lot of stuff in it, a lot of things I wanted to think about, and so I took some time and I really thought about what it said. So to start, the very first beginning part about and just kind of introduces the whole reading. It says, quote, "No longer is it enough to be able to read the printed word. Children, youth, and adults too need the ability to," this is the important part, "critically interpret the powerful images of multimedia culture." I thought this was particularly important because it says critically interpret the powerful images of multimedia culture. It's not enough anymore to just be book smart, to just know what the teacher is teaching. You have to know a lot more things, and by that I mean there is this other world that is around us all the time that we can't help, and it's this multimedia culture. And there was another quote. It says, "Today, information about the world around us comes to us not only by words on pieces of paper, but more and more through powerful images and sounds around multimedia culture. Kids today are much more influenced by the world that they see around them. And I mean, these multimedia messages are everywhere, all the time. And the messages have a really big impact on them. And I mean, even if they know it or not. I like that they're calling them screenagers. It kind of reminds me of teenager screenagers. But anyway, it said they experience the world not in physical boundaries, but as an instant global network of wireless connections and interconnections. And I really, really like the part where it says physical boundaries. People say that children nowadays are not building relationships because they're so involved in their technology, but I think they're kind of overlooking the fact that they're building relationships in a different way. So they're building these cyber connections with people across the world. One of my favorite things one of my best example of this is one of my best friends. His name is Maburu. I met him on Facebook. I've never met him in person, and he lives in Uganda. So, I mean, it's just incredible to think about. We have this connection, this relationship, but it's not in the physical. It's in this technological, crazy cyber link that's this world that we live in now. And this kind of world demands a new kind of literacy. That was another quote from the reading. It's not, like I said before, it's not enough to just be book smart. You have to be a different kind of smart. You have to have this other understanding of the world that we live in. You have to be able to interpret these messages that are all around us every day in a thoughtful and understanding way. And otherwise it'll just be overwhelming, and there's not one job that I can think of that doesn't require some sort of technology, modern technology. And without those skills, you cannot contribute to society. You can't make any real progress for yourself. You have to have these skills to be successful. And teachers are really starting to understand that, and they're using technology as a way to reach their students. And I think that's really amazing, and it's keeping them invested and involved and really just entertaining this idea that there's more than one outlet to reach students. And I think it's up to future educators to really grab that and go with it. And it's up to us to train these kids to live in this technical age. This is my vlog.